Hey everyone, it's Rev Trev here with Kempner Canucks, and thanks so much for watching this video. I've been making trade videos lately in the Canucks off-season just because they're just really interesting to think about, things that have been floating around and just like, so does that work? How does that work? You know, and if you watch my last one of the three-way deal between Pittsburgh, Chicago, and Vancouver for Bedard, and I understand it's a long shot. In fact, I declared in that video that Bedard was not getting traded, that they will not trade him. But there was that trade rumor that was floating around, and I just wanted to dive into it. And so it's the off season. Let's talk about some trades here. Now this one, JT Miller going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, that's actually not a trade rumor. It was literally on the table. They were in discussion at the trade deadline. And so if you're a Pittsburgh fan right now and you're triggered, no, we'll never trade for JT Miller, you're nuts. Think again, buddy. Think again. Go do some research, find out, like, they literally, and this isn't me just saying, oh, I heard a rumor. This is me saying, like, TSN insiders, NHL insiders are talking about Vancouver and Pittsburgh discussing a deal regarding JT Miller. Now, trying to piece together some of the different people, Darren Dreger, Frank Saravelli, all these guys, they're kind of being vague because they don't really know all of it that's going on, but it sounded like multiple first-round picks were coming back to Vancouver, which was shocking. Vancouver was looking for a centerman. Apparently, that's where it died on the table, is that Vancouver is looking for a centerman to come our way. Now, if that was Granlund, 31-year-old, who's really his production has declined, $5 million per season for this season that we just had, and then next one, I don't really think that, I mean, that doesn't really help us, but the fact was Zucker was in conversation because they wanted us to take some salary back, and we all know that JT Miller, as much as I love and appreciate having him on our team, I think he's the kind of guy we want to move forward with, not to be trading. I do not want to trade JT Miller, but Canucks fans are obsessed that we need to move him before his no trade clause kicks in, because once that kicks in, it's that $8 million for 8 seasons, and it's great at the beginning, but it's not good long term. So a lot of Canucks fans want to move that contract. I just think that JT Miller is the kind of player, the passionate leader, the gritty guy who can score. I mean, he scored 99 points 2 years ago, 82 this year, ended up being a point per game kind of guy. That's the kind of guy you want to move forward with. You got to have some of those kind of guys on with these young kids that we're going on with. And so the question is Vancouver and Pittsburgh still talking JT Miller? Is a trade going to happen at the deadline or right before that contract, no trade clause contract portion of his contract kicks in? That is the question. And now it complicates things because of the whole general manager position in Pittsburgh and Dubas getting fired in Toronto, and does he go to Pittsburgh? And it complicates things. So I'm not sure where this is going. It's just really interesting to monitor to see if a trade like that, like a blockbuster trade like that, I'm all for the picks. Like, that's why I was shocked when we traded Bo Horvat and got that first round pick, and then we traded a first and second to go get Hrenek. Are you kidding me? I thought we were going to be using those picks to really help this team, but they want to win now. And so, but man, if we got 2 first round picks from Pittsburgh, are you kidding me? Like, that's tempting, because it only cost us a first round pick to get Miller in the first place, and he's played quite well for us. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to fill up a roster that can compete, right? It's not, if you're in now is the wrong time to fully tank. You should have fully tanked. You should have made the deal at the deadline and try to get Bedard That's what you should have done. Now trying to like get draft picks doesn't make sense to me. But what do you think? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments. Whether you're a Canucks fan, a Penguins fan, please clarify in the comments. And also maybe you're just a fan of another team. You can share that as well. Love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that this is a realistic trade that still could be on the table, or do you think that this trade rumor is now dead and both teams are moving on? Of course, always go Canucks go, and glad that you were here.